All right, good Saturday morning, everybody. The Iceman here, talking about wrestling. Obviously, this weekend we have the big WrestleMania pay-per-view presented by the WWE tonight at 9 o'clock on the WWE Network. We have the Hall of Fame induction. And if you don't get the seat on the WWE Network, following Raw on Monday night, the USA is going to air it for an hour. They claim it's going to be in its entirety. So you'll get to see all that. You'll get to see all your superstars. You'll get to see your past superstars that are inducted into the Hall of Fame and whatnot. So, if you're a fan of wrestling, you don't want to miss it. That brings up the question, what makes somebody a true wrestling fan? Well, in this day and age, most people are big WWE fans, and when you talk about TNA or Ring of Honor or anything else, they call it garbage. They say it's worthless, it's a piece of crap and whatnot. But, being a true wrestling fan in my eyes is, to be open to all the promotions and, really watch as much wrestling as you can. A lot of people trash TNA, and granted, on a lot of occasions, they do have some pretty poor quality shows, but it's wrestling anyhow, and, you gotta really give them credit for, really trying to push their product, even though they know the competition is so strong against them. But, in this day and age right now, with WWE being so huge, it's hard to really compete. So you can't really, compare WWE with TNA or WWE with Ring of Honor, because, the WWE is like up here and Ring of Honor and TNA is down here. But it's still a wrestling promotion. And if you're a fan of professional wrestling, and you like watching wrestling, you don't care. You go and you watch it. You have your opinions on the show, but you're a wrestling fan. I mean, like back in the days when we had all these other promotions, the AWA, the WCWs, the WCCWs, the WWF. I mean, there was just so much to choose from, and I never favored one promotion until, like the NWA, for me, was the favorite time of wrestling. For me, I thought it was the best there ever was. But, they're gone, and now we have like three promotions really that we can watch. And if Jeff Jarrett comes up with a new promotion in January 2015, or rumors have it, maybe Jarrett may end up taking back TNA. It's possible Dixie Carter is going to, sell it back to Jarrett and get out of the business. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. If Jarrett does start another promotion and we have 4 promotions, this is great for the world of professional wrestling. I mean, it's great for a true wrestling fan, because he gets to tune in to 4 different promotions with 4 different casts of superstars on the roster, and not see the same superstars night in and night out. And, to me, you can't ask for anything better than that. You really can't. I mean, I put up videos and I talk about TNA, and, a lot of people trash TNA, saying they suck and whatnot. They're garbage and they'll never compare to the WWE. Well, who's trying to compare them to the WWE? Nobody is. TNA has its own identity. Granted, Hulk Hogan took some of that identity away when he took away the 6-side ring. I wish Dixie would bring it back, because that was one of the things that made TNA unique in its own way. I would love to see that come back. But again, the different promotions just really, the wrestling fans can feast on. If you're a true wrestling fan, you can feast on it. Now, if you're just a WWE fan and you disregard Ring of Honor and TNA, think about it. Are you really a true wrestling fan? I mean, deep down, can you really say that you are? I mean, you might want to think you are, but in all essence, a wrestling fan watches all wrestling, and for me, I would welcome all different promotions to come in because it's diversifying. You can just watch all different promotions and, not be saddled in with just one, seeing the same old superstars night in and night out. And let's face it, on the WWE, now I'm not knocking the WWE because I do like them, but for the most part, we see a handful of the same stars night in and night out. We see very, very little of the undercard guys. And, of course, it's ratings. We all know that. It's money. It's the sponsors. It's all, everything gets all involved. It's all the variables that are involved. That's why I'm saying with all these other wrestling promotions, if they were out there, you don't have to see the same superstars night in and night out. On Monday night, you can watch Raw. Maybe on a Tuesday night, you can watch Jeff Jarrett's new promotion. Wednesday night has Main Event. Thursday night has Impact. Friday has SmackDown. Ring of Honor on Saturday. I mean, this is what it's all about. This is what wrestling needs to get back to. I mean, it's just as simple as that. I'm a true wrestling fan. Yes, I get down on wrestling from time to time. I get discouraged. But the Iceman's back. The Iceman is back into wrestling full bore, wanting to see so much more, and cannot wait. And hopefully Jeff Jarrett does come out with his new promotion, because I'm really looking forward to that, because I think he'll do wonders in the world of professional wrestling. I think he can make his new promotion, if it's not buying back TNA or whatever, he can make it bigger than TNA. He can make a big go at it, and it would just bring wrestling back, to the spotlight, where it really hasn't been in a very, very long time. Now, to you WWE fans, like I am, let's be honest. 2013 and part of this year so far, the pay-per-views have really not been all that great. And if you're honest with yourself, you'll admit it. They really haven't been. And, we saw Cena as champion. We saw CM Punk early on in the year. And towards the end of the year, we had Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam get screwed over a couple times and Randy Orton take over with his alliance of Triple H. The storylines have not been all that great. They really haven't been. And, maybe they're running out of ideas. Maybe it's time for them to get new writers. I don't know. Maybe Vince is leaving too much, on the table for Triple H and Stephanie and the writers. Maybe Vince needs to get back into things, because when Vince ran the show completely, the shows were awesome. But, realistically, the WWE has not been all that good. Now, for me at WrestleMania, like I said, there's been a lot of rumors. Stone Cold said Punk's going to show back up at WrestleMania. A lot of people say, no way, it's not going to happen. I mean, WWE don't even talk about Punk, but think of this. Maybe that was the plan, to keep him out of their conversations and then have a big surprise of CM Punk showing up at WrestleMania and really pulling things apart at the main event. That would be awesome. That would be the biggest swerve that the WWE did in I don't know how long. But anyway, wrestling is wrestling. If you're a true wrestling fan, you'll watch the promotions no matter who they are. And, you can base your opinion. You can say what you think, how it was and whatnot. But at least it's something different to watch. And, I don't know what more else I can say. So, this is the Iceman. I got actually the sun is shining through the window here. This is the Iceman. Have a great Saturday. Watch the Hall of Fame tonight on the WWE Network. If not, watch it Monday night after Raw, because I know Raw is going to be an exciting show after WrestleMania. and enjoy WrestleMania tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. This is the Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel.